All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We are back with another video, and this time it is, yes, part 4 in my CD box set collection, where I took a look at the long box, original long box format that was pretty much predominant in the 90s, although there were many examples in the 2000s. So I'm looking at the long box format where the CDs are generally inside jewel cases inside the box, that sort of thing. So we've got another list of box sets to take a look at. So let's start it off with The Velvet Underground. And this box set was on Polydor Chronicles, so not on Rhino. This came out in 1995, and this is a 5-disc set that they decided to call Peel Slowly and See. Love the title. And as you can see, this one you can take the banana peel off if you wish, although I have never taken it off. So as I mentioned, this is a 5 CD box set. This focuses on the classic 4 albums plus a disc of outtakes. And there's lots of extra tracks throughout this box set. And this, I think, was one of the first Velvet Underground substantial box sets to come out. So it just opens up like that. And then we have the booklet inside. And as I mentioned with this series, I'm not going to take too much time on the booklets, just to give you kind of an indication of what they look like. This one was a really nice one. Nice use of artwork, photography, and lots of text as well. Okay, and it's interesting for this box set that they use sort of the reel-to-reel sort of look for all of the CDs. So here's the first one, and it's interesting, the first disc is a number of demos. Usually they save this for something like the last disc, but they started the first disc with some demos. And again, just a creative artwork throughout. So that's disc 1. And then we've got disc 2, again continuing with the sort of the reel-to-reel tape look. As you can see, there's kind of bonus tracks on each one. And carrying on for disc 3. And this, of course, a white light, white heat with extra tracks. But, oh, the Velvet Underground, such influential music. And like that. And then last but not least, focusing on the album Loaded with plenty of extra stuff. But yeah, at the time, this was definitely one of the definitive box sets to emerge that focuses on the Velvet Underground. Since then, there have been several box sets and compilations on the Velvet Underground, both LP and CD. Okay, I always enjoy the Jimi Hendrix Experience. This is the 4 CD box set that came out in the year 2000. This was also available on vinyl. I'd love to get a copy of the vinyl box set, although I understand it's fairly hard to come by. This is the 4 CD box set, again on the Experience Hendrix label, and with the nice velvety casing, and it simply opens up like that. And yes, I did keep the hype sticker. It was quite a large-sized hype sticker. There you have that. And then inside, the booklet's just right up on top. And then the CDs simply sit inside there. Not a super thick book, but again, really nice photography and spotlighting all the tracks that are available. And this is one of the, again, in terms of fairly early box set in terms of CDs or vinyl for Jimi Hendrix Experience. So let's take a look at the discs, and if I have them in the right order, a lot of great photography on here. Disc 1, and then even pictures in the back there too, which is kind of nice. So disc 1, and then we have disc 2. Disc 3. And disc 4. And there we go. Okay, yeah, another great box set. I would love to get the vinyl copy of this, but I don't know that. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So there you go. Okay, another great box set. My goodness, it's hard to imagine with the Bob Dylan Bootleg series that it all started with this. This is the Bootleg series, volumes 1 to 3, so 3 CD set called Rare and Unreleased. And this was much more of an overview than the Bootleg series would continue to be. This is 1961 to 1991. Subsequently, the Bootleg series would often focus at a particular time or period in Bob Dylan's career. And it could be a double CD that would just count as one volume, or it could be a massive box set that would also then just count as one volume. I can't remember what volume number we're at right now, but it's amazing. It all started with this. So this came out in 1991, of course, on Sony Music. A little bit of a slightly different configuration. It's the sort of box set style, but it's attached here. And then the booklet just sits in there like that. And really nice thick booklet. Just give you an indication there. Lots of great photography. And this Bootleg series, I think, has just been absolutely outstanding. So here's disc 1. And then, yeah, pretty straightforward inside. Disc 2. Iconic picture there. And disc 3. But yes, there were many more volumes to come, and those volumes still keep coming for the Bob Dylan Bootleg series. Really outstanding. Outstanding series. Okay, now this is a real favorite box set of mine. This isn't quite in the original long box format, but this is a real favorite. This is the Duane Allman box set that they called Skydog, the Duane Allman Retrospective. And this looks at not only, of course, Duane Allman with the Allman Brothers, but Duane Allman, quite the session guitarist as well. So it takes a look at pretty much everything he was ever involved with, if he was the session player, and certainly other endeavors and other projects. But this is just a beautifully put together box set. And this came out on Rounder Records. And so it's kind of replicating a guitar case. So I'll just open it up and give you an indication. So it's like, whoops, it's like that. Really has, you know, the plush interior, kind of like a classic guitar case. So this was on the back of it. And this is a 7-disc set. You know, just chock full of great music. That was the hype sticker. And a few goodies included a Skydog sticker. And then the booklet sits like that. Now, the only thing with the booklet, it's one of these kind of long form booklets. I'm not a huge fan. I just wish they would have maybe, if they were going to do it more like this rather than these long kind of pages like this. They have re-released this with a slightly different configuration to this box set, but I do like this box set just in terms of its detail. So there's the booklet, and then the CDs sit in here like this, and nice little ribbons for both sides. And what's really cool, they're not jewel cases, but each of the discs are in like a replica guitar string. So if you're picking up guitar strings, they often are housed like this. So each CD is housed like this. So that's the 5th one. So let's show them in order. So we got disc 1. And I think the labels are pretty straightforward on here. The labels pretty much look like that. So I can show the one there. So there's disc 1. Oop, disc 2. Yeah, I just love the creative packaging. Really nice. Disc 3. Disc 4. Disc 5. Disc 6 and disc 7. Incredible excursion into the roots of Southern rock and roll, and it also included a Duane Allman guitar pick as well. Duane Allman special. Yeah, so just a lovely put together box set. So creative that way, and wonderful music to listen to for sure. Okay, so carrying on with more box sets and the more sort of, I guess you could say, traditional style. A little bit of Canadian content for you. How about Tom Cochrane? This is Ashes to Diamonds, a collection. Tom Cochrane, great Canadian rocker, had the hit Life is a Highway. I believe it was Rascal Flatts that did a cover of that song. This is simply a 3 CD box set that is nice career overview. Tom Cochrane, he really deserves a lot more recognition than he gets, but you know, he has continued to remain popular in Canada, so this is the style for the box set. Interesting for this box set, you know, they could have had a big booklet, but that's the size of the booklet. It's almost just a traditional CD size booklet, if you will. Not a lot going on for this booklet, a lot of just pictures, some text, but pretty straightforward for that. I think the booklet could have been a lot bigger, if you will, but again, a 3 CD box set that really could have easily been a 4-disc set, but filled up nicely with lots of great music. Disc 2. And I don't know, I can't remember if there were pictures. Not really. There's not really any pictures behind, just kind of just almost like a design like that. And disc 3. There you go, yeah, there is, I don't think there's, yeah. Okay, so there you have it. I should mention, too, it is interesting with this kind of design for box sets. A design I generally like. At least the CDs are housed in a nice jewel case, and they're kept inside the box with the booklet. But sometimes it is a little tricky with this kind of plastic to get the discs out sometimes. And I will apologize already in case there is, while I'm taking the CDs out, in case there's an odd sound that sounds like something else. I think in my last video, there was one time I was pulling out the CDs and it made kind of just an odd sound that I'm not going to be able to replicate. So it was the CD boxes, it wasn't me. And that's the story I'm sticking to. So if you hear some weird sounds, that's what it's all about. Okay, The Doors box set. My goodness, what a great box set. I like the way all the CDs were themed. Disc 1, Without a Safety Net. Disc 2, Live in New York. Disc 3, The Future Ain't What It Used to Be. And the 4th disc, Band Favorites, as chosen by the band. What a great compilation. And my goodness, when did this come out? This was on Elektra, probably Elektra/Rhino. I'm not sure exactly when this came out. It might be like late 80s, early 90s, but what a terrific box set. And just opens up like that. Really, you know, just nice presentation. You know, love the look of the book, love the feel of the book. Yeah, this is a box set I definitely revisit from time to time. It's just a really interesting look at the Doors. Carefully put together. Oops. I may have presented this one before, I'm not sure, maybe talking about the Doors. There's disc 1. And carrying on, we have disc 2, Live in New York. With each individual band member on the back. Oops. And then disc 3. And last but not least, disc 4. But yeah, great box set for sure. Yeah, outstanding. Okay, and yeah, simply called the Doors box set. That's the creative name they came up with, that Doors box set. Okay, we'll switch gears, and how about Bing Crosby? Sure. The legendary years 1931 to 1957. This is a 4-disc box set that simply opens up like that. And then we have the booklet inside, and then this discs. Show you the back. I've got this kind of the wrong way around, but that's what the back looks like. And I put the hype sticker here for whatever reason on the booklet. I kind of regret doing that. I shouldn't have put it there, but thought that was the creative place to put it at the time. So there's the booklet. Again, Bing Crosby, so influential to so many of the crooners that followed him or that worked with him. You know, the smooth, velvety sounds of Bing Crosby. So that, yes, there's much more than just White Christmas. So the discs are pretty much straightforward like that. Not a lot of, just a few extra pictures, but nothing too creative. But lots of smooth, wonderful music with Bing Crosby. And here's that this third disc is in there pretty good. Oops, sorry about that. And the fourth disc. That. And there we go with the pipe. So the one and only Bing Crosby. Yeah, let me get this box set back the right way around. Okay. Yeah, not too many Bing Crosby box sets out there for sure. This may be one of the few, at least substantial box sets. So Bing Crosby. And let's sail away with our last selection for this one. How about Jimmy Buffett and Boats, Beaches, Bars, and Ballads? I think that pretty much says it all. Now, Jimmy Buffett, some love him, some don't love him. My wife's a huge Jimmy Buffett fan, and I do enjoy this box set. I don't tend to listen to Jimmy Buffett all the time, but I do generally enjoy this box set. And, you know, I can see the appeal, and he's, you know, it's just that whole lifestyle, that whole laid back approach. Now, what's odd about this box set is that it's not listed as disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. It's only listed as Boats, Beaches, Bars, and Ballads. So you have to, okay, which disc am I supposed to be going to next if I'm listening to it in the proper order? So a little strange that way, but traditional box set style. This released on MCA in 1992. So that simply opens up like that. And the booklet's inside. Really nice booklet for this. Really nice glossy paper and well put together booklet like that. And then if I have them in the right order, my goodness, because I can't go CD 1 or 2, I just got to remember. So first we start with Boats, okay? It's like a memory test here. Boats. And that's Boats. And then we've got Beaches. Like that. And then Bars. And then Ballads. And I don't think there was anything too creative like inside. So that's the fourth disc. Oh, he's having fun. And there you go. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. Thanks so much for dropping by, and we'll be back again with part 5 in this series. So do take care, and we'll chat again soon. Bye-bye.